Question 13 asks us for the equation of the parabola with a vertex at x equals 1, y equals 3, and passing through the point x equals 3, y equals 5. So let's start by writing our general equation for a parabola, which is y equals a times x minus p squared plus q. And if we remember from our notes, q corresponds to a shift up or down, p corresponds to a shift left or right, and a corresponds to a vertical expansion or compression. So let's see what's happened to the vertex of our parabola. The most simple parabola with the equation y equals x squared would have a vertex at the origin here, 0, 0. We've been told our parabola, though, has a vertex at x equals 1, y equals 3. So that's up here. And so we can see here what we've done is translated our vertex 1 unit to the right and 3 units up. So rewriting what we've done here, we've translated 1 unit to the right, and this corresponds to our variable p, and since we've gone to the right, p is positive and p is equal to 1 because we've gone 1 unit. We've also translated 3 units up. This corresponds to our variable q, and since we've gone up, q is positive and q is equal to value 3. So we figured out some information about our parabola. Let's plug it into our equation. What we have is y equals, don't know a yet. We know that p is equal to 1, so we have x minus 1 squared. We know that q is equal to 3, so we have a plus 3 on the outside. So all we need to do now is figure out what a is equal to. And the last bit of information we've been told is that our parabola passes through the point x equals 3, y equals 5. And so we can plug in those values for x and y into our equation, and then the only variable we have left is a, and we can solve for a. So let's do that now. Our y value is 5, don't know a, and our x value is 3. So now we just solve for a. 3 minus 1 is 2, and 2 squared is 4, so we have 4a as our first term here. And now I'm going to subtract 3 on both sides of my equation. 5 minus 3 is 2. That equals 4a. Dividing by 4 on both sides, 2 over 4 can be simplified to 1/2. And that equals a. So now we have everything to plug into our equation, which is y equals 1/2 for a times x minus 1 squared plus 3. So this is the equation of our parabola and the answer to question 13.